Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in the chat room, everybody. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creation. And today I want to share with y'all how I am making a few headbands. I'm preparing to have surgery soon, and I wanted to have some headbands like the one I will wear at night when I go to bed. So this is the design right here. Kind of made like a banana. Can y'all see that? Okay. I have two cut out here, and I ironed it some fusible stabilizer to the inside, interfacing or whatever you call it. And I have quite a few pieces. I'm just gonna do this one a little bit different from the way this was actually made, because I used an old headband to draw this pattern out from, but I'm not going to make it exactly like the pattern was made. So using my 1/4 inch foot, I'm going to go ahead and let's get started sewing. I'm not going to put any quilt batting in between this, even though it might be a nice idea. You know what? Before I start sewing, let me see, can I find a piece I can cut that out right quick. Just a minute. I have bits and pieces here and there and everywhere, like old MacDonald had a farm. Here's a piece right here. I don't know what I was using it for, but it'll work. It'll do. Since I do want to stay warm, I'm going to go ahead and get it pinned and massage out here. Now I see. Let's fold it. I don't want to take the wrong end and fold it and cut, so here we go. Since I don't have a flat table or a surface here. Hi, Dora Camarina. How you doing? She said, hello, Ellen. How are you today? I'm feeling pretty fair today this morning. I wasn't too long, got myself up and got myself fresh enough to come down so I can sew a little bit, because I know the longer I wait, things don't seem to go right. And this is something I want to share with everybody. So I fold it again, and when I'm done, I will have 4 pieces of batting. So I'm just going to take one of these pieces I have here. My. Let me stand up a minute. I knew my pen cushion was around here, but not anymore. Okay. Let's see, can I get this cut out? I might have to, let's see. What I'm going to do, I'm going to iron my stabilizer to the batten. Then I can cut it out from there. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got the right side in the right position. And here goes. least I know I gotta cut it out right. Oh, this heat ain't no joke. Oh, okay, now I have that in place where it's not gonna move around on me. I have it ironed on. Now I'm gonna take my nice big scissors because my other ones got ruined. My. Charge it to the brain, y'all. I'm gonna get it right after a while. Okay, let's get this cut. Which it'll be nice to have something warm on my head and not have it too tight. I got to look very close, y'all, because I got them connected together now, and I can barely see. What is that doing? Won't take too long. Just give me a minute here as I get it cut out. I'm trying to make sure I just get it right the first time. Kind of hard to see. And I'll take this batten, kind of roll it and fold it, and see. I have quite a few more cut out here. Some with, oh no. I have Mickey Mouse. I have Frozen. I have a solid white that I plan to do white and I'm going to embroider something on it. I have the red polka dots, the pink polka dots, and that's it. Drop my scissors. Okay. I get this other angle side cut out. Oh, I left something in the microwave. Wow. It was just some soup, y'all. And I didn't put it on long enough to just keep running, so it turns itself off. I thank God I use it like that. My vision in my left eye, y'all, is practically gone. And I was blessed to get my insulin to help me to get my sugar levels in my system down to keep it under control. So nothing won't prevent me from getting my surgery. Okay. This is not completely even, but it's about even as I'm going to get. And since I already put the interface into this batting, I'm going to lay this one aside. It's going to go in another one. And I just need a piece from here. Since I have right sides together, I put them back together. But I want to get this laid in here. Oh yeah, this gonna be a little warm. It's not 100% as this here is. The right sides together. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some pins since I found the pin cushion to kind of hold these in place, this in place. I'll take them out as I approach that area. I'm not going to sew over the pins. I don't ever like to sew over no pins. No. That can cost you some money. Get your sewing machine fixed. So I just don't take the chance. I can remember when I was younger, a situation like that happening. And we had to take the machine to the shop. I said, never no more. Because you can throw your machine out of time and something be going on. And once I get this sewn together, I'm going to add Velcro for the fastening. And I'm going to I just needed to hold it. I don't need a great big old turning spot either. So these in the center gonna be my turning. I ain't got a pencil or nothing down here. My goodness. I done took everything out, y'all. This the heat erasable pen. Ooh, and it's loud. So I use some blue to mark it. Show y'all the blue marks. Okay, I'm gonna start from this first mark. I have my 1/4 inch sewing foot on, and I'm gonna start directly on this line. Ouch. Okay, now move this down. I'm so happy you could be with me this morning, Dora. I know I'm what the day is. This a surprise live. But as you know, I got quite a few I can stand the makeup for. And I take my time and go around this curve. Pull out this pin. Ooh. I can already feel my headache coming on, y'all. So this probably won't be a long video, but I'm so happy to share this with y'all. And I'm not done with it until I put something on it. I want to applicate um, something on it. I'm not exactly sure what it is or what it's gonna be just yet. But I want to make it different. And the way I am sewing it now, is different from the one you can get anywhere else. Trying to make this curve, y'all. Lately, I don't know what's been going on with me. I've been seeing cross-eyed, um, stomach been messed up, upset. The Pepto Bismol kind of upset. But I'm still hanging in here. When I noticed something was going on with me, I didn't quite understand what it was. And I was, posting saying that I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sick, I can't do a live. Some kept telling me, you know what? Something wrong somewhere, but don't let the devil win. He said, even if you're sick, sometimes you gotta push through it. I'm gonna lay that up there because I'm saving these little scraps, y'all. See these little confetti scraps? I'm saving them, and I got something I need to make with them, and I need some more. And okay, let me trim this one a little bit here. Take some of that off. That's the opposite end. I'm just trimming it up so it won't have so much boatness, thickness in it. And then go back and nip the fabric like this with your scissors, but don't cut through your thread. This helps you to turn these curved ends, allow them to flow the way they need to flow and relax, especially when I turn it over. I'm still trying to learn YouTube, y'all. I got my computer back up and I'm learning how to edit on the studio, and I'm learning how to add closed captions to my videos. So if somebody in Africa want to watch it, they can watch it in their language. It's a learning process. And my next thing I want to learn is how you speed the video up. And just like I'm sewing this, once I sewed it and show y'all the seams and stuff like this, and then I can clap my hand and show you the finished product. I think that is so cool. We call it camera magic. Now I'm going down a little further with this. This way, all the curves should give. And they're just like notches in a clothing pattern. You just snip it as in a notch, but don't cut through your thread. These some good scissors. I'm in like with these scissors. One of my YouTube friends gave me these scissors, quilting for the soul. I miss talking with her too. I've been sick though, y'all. I know her baby started school, so I'm gonna have to check on her. Okay. And this is good enough right here. Okay. Now, since I got them sewn with the stabilizer, the batting, and the two fabric pieces with right sides together, I'm going to go in here, open this up, and then I'm just going to start turning it out. Make sure my iron's still hot. I'm glad I checked. It had turned itself off. I have to leave a big enough hole in this thing that'll work for my hands. But I've been so anxious and so excited. I said, oh, I want to get my hair braided before the surgery. Then I said, I get my hair braided. I got to have something to hold all that stuff back. Oh, I just love how it been rounded out. And my hand goes inside. So y'all could take these and put your hand in there and make that little U turn, make it like a little banana to make your own headbands. Put this one on this end to make sure everything laying like it's supposed to. All right. Now, before I go any further, I'm gonna iron this. I got a little neck tension going on too, y'all. Isn't this a fun day? Okay. Now I'm putting my hand in this seam here, and I'm kind of pulling it to give me like a seam allowance in here. There you go. And once I get it, see how that looks? That's the whole section. So I'm going to iron this like this. Oh, Jesus. Sweet, sweet Jesus. Oh, how I love to call on your name. When trouble's around, it doesn't have despair. I know my God said he'll be right there. Now that's my part. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, my mother, Jesus. Oh, how I love to call on your name. Okay, I'm ironing it down. So when I sew my outer edges, I won't have all the bulk. Okay. All right. Like that. See? No raw edges. I just have to go back in and sew this section here up. So let me get with it. I got projects. I done postpone it. I go to feeling bad, and I'm going to get it done. Hopefully I feel so much better after my surgery. It's the pain, y'all. Trying to sew it on the edge. It's not using a full 1/4 inch stitch length. It's less, little less. Check the room. And this is cotton fabric. That means it's not going to stretch out of place. And the one I used it from was something like a spandex or something. And that spandex won't even stay on my head. And it's real frustrating. Lock that in. Trim. Oh, I got it done. Okay. Well, I have some tails here I need to trim. I have to get it close to me. And I really like this pink polka dot. I don't know why I'm drawing the pink. And it will close something like this. Y'all see that? A headband. A headband. And I'm going to add my Velcro in. But before I add the my Velcro in, I want to, you normally put it on your head like this and fasten it, but I can't fasten it. And let's see, I can fold it and mark the center point on this side, and I can go back and add an embroidery design. I can add something. Hold on, y'all. Just a minute here. Mute y'all. Mute. Oh, okay. It's on mute now. Hello and welcome, Joe's Creative Wandering Beautiful Headband. Thank you. And welcome to the chat. Um, I'm going to add Velcro on the inside for fastening, but I'm sitting here. I'm wondering, should I add an embroidery design to this end, or should I add one across the closing? Because these kind of wraps from the back to the front, and the front design is what will be showing. And I'm just wondering. I will try something with one of them, but I will have to switch up my machines. I'm gonna have to put my zigzag machine up here, and maybe see, could I put a couple of hearts or something on them, one on this side, one on that side. That might work. Um, Joe said, "Thank you. I'm still not feeling well, so I'll be lurking." Okay, I appreciate you for being here, support my channel, and I pray you feel better soon. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, but I know the Lord will pay off after a while. I know the Lord will pay off after a while. Trust in Him. Just trust in Him and believe He gonna heal you and restore you to full operation. That's what I'm doing. I'm trusting in Him, and I'm looking for my restoration. Not waiting on it. I'm looking for it. Like, I know it's coming and it's close to me. I'm grab up my restoration. Um, Thank you. Joe said, praying for you. Thank you. And she's okay. She said, I really appreciate it. I got lost. Okay. Oh, she said, amen, sister. But this is what I wanted to show y'all. I don't have my Velcro out and handed it ready to put in this. And I like this pink polka dot. I don't know if I have enough to do another one, but this size here may fit a child or a adult with a smaller head, but it won't completely go around mine. So that means I need to go back to the drawing board and make me another pattern. And just because I have the round ends on it, you don't have to do yours with the round end if you don't want to. You could do it with the square end. And once you get it long enough and big enough for the square end, you can put the ends together like this, side by side, one on top of the other one, and take you something round. For instance, um, I see something I can use. I just pick. I'm gonna lose my needle threader, so let me find something else here. Okay, here's something. I have a candle here. I love candles, y'all. Ooh, my favorite smell in a candle is pomegranate, and that's exactly what this is. See, that's that pomegranate. Take it and just sit it on the end of your square block. Once you get them stacked, sit it, how much you can stand to cut off, and take you a marker or a pen. Y'all know I like using these heat fragment pens that you can iron it and it erase, and just make your curve with a saucer, a bowl, a candle, or whatever you have round that you can use to fit that headband. I'm a channel that teaches and share information on using what you have. Using what you have to make it work. And that's exactly what I do. Give me a spoon. Oh, that smells so good. But what is this inside? Look like some lavender. Look like I put a piece of lavender in the wax. Oh, put that back. So that will be all, I guess, for today. This is what I want to share with y'all. And I have a few more stacked up over here that I got to make. And if I'm going to put the batting in, I'm going to have to recut me some more batting. And I have a bunch of them here. Once I can get them made done like this, then I can either embroider them myself, or send them to an embroidery shop and get something put on them, or I can just do them like this myself, get the Velcro put on, and then I can make me a bow. Y'all know how I make my handmade hair bows. I could make me one of the flowers and put on it right here. And you can even make some of these gorgeous enough to wear to church as in a headgear, because the reason I like covering my head when I go to church is because the Bible tells you, if you're going to say anything to anybody, like you're trying to show them the words of God, where he speak and say what he say and mean what he say, and you proving it to them by showing it to them in the Bible, and you teaching others. He said, cover your head. And when you cover your head, your husband honors God. And when you marry your husband, you have to honor your husband. So when you honor your husband, it show honor to your husband and honor to God. So it's sort of like a lead and chase thing. And it's in the Bible. You can make these in gold and silver. You can make these in just whatever beautiful color you want to make them in. You can even go back and take some of the fabric paint, the one that you can use to emboss these to make them beautiful and different. You can even add a veil to it for weddings. You can do a lot of stuff with these, y'all. A lot. And this just part of a headgear I'm using. I have taken the square thing and made them in square and made a barrette out of them, do it like that, made a barrette and then hook something to it. I mean, I did it for teenagers, and I had three daughters, and I got a bunch of more daughters out there that's not biologically my daughters, but spiritually they're my daughters. They're my granddaughters, my stepdaughters, my God sent spiritual daughters. So that'll be all I'm gonna show y'all for today. I didn't want this to be long. My headache is coming back. But before I go, I don't know if I share these with y'all. I make and print my own labels. Y'all see that? Uh-oh. This is what I put on my labels. And I have one left that I put my YouTube picture, if I can get it right. I had put my YouTube thing, picture, logo, whatever on here. And you can do that. And the way I did this is, as you can see on the back, I still have white typing paper on the back. And the fabric is a white satin. It's not heavy duty, but it's a white satin. And I bought me a can of spray adhesive. And I just put them in the tub, or you can take them outside, use a cardboard box or something and lay it on the ground, spray your adhesive on the paper. Once you spray your adhesive on the paper, you smooth out, rub your satin, white satin on top of it, which I chose to use the satin because most ribbons are used out of that satin. And then you trim your paper up from the back with your rulers and your cutter. And that's how I get these. I know a lot of other people have a lot of more different ideas how you can make them. Like you can take the little iron-on transfers from Walmart, and you can print out your labels on those. Once you print them out, don't forget to flip your print if you need to flip it. So once you turn it and iron it on, it be in the right spot. But I choose to print mine directly onto the fabric. And once I'm done, I just cut them out. If I need to burn that edge, I can burn that edge with a little heat or something to keep it from unraveling and sew it right on in. So I think that's all the tips and then so on I have for y'all today. I thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for watching. Do give me the thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please share my channel and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and then share it. So you can share it with your friends, family, just whoever. That'll be all, folks. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now. Bye. Bye. Here. All right.